I waited a long time for a shot like this.
What do you think?
The future of the Star Wars movies is currently uncertain. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that Disney and Lucasfilm are reassessing their plans for future Star Wars films beyond Star Wars Episode 9 in the wake of the disappointing performance of Solo: A Star Wars Story. A source with Lucasfilm knowledge tells THR they haven't slowed down development, but they are licking their wounds. But another insider says of Solo's performance, it doesn't mean those spin-offs don't happen. It just means they're trying to figure out how to make and market them differently. In the case of the Boba Fett spin-off, sources tell THR the project is still being developed, with Simon Kinberg and James Mangold writing the script, with a plan for Mangold to direct it. But sources say the project could now be reconfigured. If the iconic Han Solo couldn't sustain a big-budget origin feature, then any Fett movie might have to be scaled down. And as for the status of the Obi-Wan Kenobi spin-off, that's even less clear. Stephen Daldry had been in negotiations to direct it, but both the studio and his agency, CAA, have no comment on the current state. There also had been rumors that Ewan McGregor would reprise his role for that spin-off. The actor was even present at the Solo premiere, but McGregor already has his next gig, which goes into production later this year, booked. Since acquiring Lucasfilm for $4 billion in October 2012, Disney has released 4 films in the rejuvenated space opera franchise, all of which grossed between $1 billion and $2 billion each. Meanwhile, Solo has grossed $344 million globally, nearly a month after its worldwide release. Certainly, hopes for a Solo sequel are no more. Right now, the development of new Star Wars movies has gone underground. 2 official film projects remain works in progress, with Game of Thrones creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss writing and set to produce a new series of movies, and Rian Johnson, who co-wrote and directed The Last Jedi, developing a separate trilogy of his own. Plus, the live-action Star Wars TV show that Jon Favreau is executive producing and that will air on Disney's streaming service is also proceeding. But beyond Episode 9, which is set for December 20th, 2019, no release dates have been announced for future films. One insider says, in light of the reaction to Last Jedi and the performance of Solo, they are now just going to look at what's coming in and seeing how good it is before dating anything. It's all pretty understandable. For more on this story, head to THR.com's Star Wars Destination Heat Vision. And Star Wars fans, be sure to let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.